Welcome back to my channel. I am super excited to record this video for you guys. So today I'm just gonna go over weeks 5 and 6 of my pregnancy. Today I'm actually 6 weeks and 5 days. And according to like a few different apps that I have on my phone, my estimated due date is April 13th, 2022. Now this is my 7th pregnancy, and also it will be my 7th baby. And so I'm pretty familiar with symptoms. I've had many different symptoms throughout all my pregnancies. No two pregnancies were never ever the exact same, but I felt that from like weeks 4 and 5, I was lacking symptoms, if that made sense. I am a part of a few different pregnancy groups on the different apps that I have on my phone, and I'll be going through a lot of the different posts that these women will be posting about. And I'm over here like 4 or 5 weeks, and I'm like, I'm not experiencing that. I'm not experiencing this. And so for a bit, I was kind of in denial, like, am I even pregnant? Like, other than having a positive pregnancy test, I really didn't feel pregnant for a while. Let me tell you, the ending of week 5 and the beginning of week 6, oh my goodness, like, symptoms have been hitting me so hard, I don't even know what to do with myself some days. So I have all day nausea, okay? I feel nauseous all day long. It's not just like in the mornings when I wake up. It is like all morning long, all throughout the day, even like in the middle of the night. If I get up to go use the washroom a couple of times, I feel sick and I immediately have to go and lay down and try to fall back asleep. Otherwise, I feel absolutely terrible, absolutely horrible. So morning sickness for me is all day sickness. And luckily, I've only thrown up like twice. I made the biggest mistake ever and took my prenatal vitamins on an empty stomach. I don't know what I was thinking, but I was making breakfast for my kids, and I said, you know what? I didn't take my prenatal vitamin. Let me take it, since I actually remember at this time to take it. So I haven't eaten yet, and I decided that I was gonna grab a cold water bottle and take my prenatal vitamin. And let me tell you, as soon as I swallowed that prenatal vitamin and went to go flip over the kids' pancakes and waffles, I had to run upstairs. Like, I barely even made it up the stairs to use the washroom to throw up. So my recommendation to you ladies out there, if you are pregnant and around the same time frame in your pregnancy as I am, do not take your prenatal vitamins on an empty stomach. Do not. And then the second time that I had to throw up was when I took way too long to eat. I was running behind that day, and I think I didn't end up eating till like 1 p.m. Okay, there were so many things that I had to get done before a particular time, and so I didn't eat till 1, and I would say I was extremely nauseous, and then around 11:30, 12 o'clock, I had to throw up, and I had nothing in my stomach. So if you've ever thrown up when your stomach was empty, it is the absolute worst. And I learned my lesson the hard way, to not take prenatal vitamins on an empty stomach, and to make sure that I eat as soon as I possibly can in the mornings. What's currently helping me with my nausea is to eat as frequent as possible. Now, I'm not eating like, 10 course meals throughout the day. I'm snacking mostly. So my main meal is basically breakfast, and then I may have a snack between breakfast and lunch, but usually I will have breakfast, let's say like at 9, and then at around 11, 12 o'clock, I have to eat something. So I usually have leftovers for my lunch. So for example, today, I will be having leftover tacos because we had tacos last night for dinner. And then I usually have to have something small. So like a granola bar or a banana or something like that, just before dinner. And then at dinner time, that will be my next meal. And then some nights I will have something to eat just before bed, but sometimes I don't. But for me, I cannot go past the 2-hour mark without eating something. So I'll be munching on some nuts or crackers or something like that. If you guys want to know a little bit more of what I'm eating currently, like I stated before in my previous video, I am considered a plus size mom this pregnancy. I mean, I was always considered plus size, but I'm on the higher spectrum of being plus size this time around. And so if you guys are curious to see the type of things that I do eat on a day-to-day basis, leave a comment down below and let me know if you guys are interested, and I'll record that video for you guys. In terms of my nausea, like, it doesn't help that I have this like weird taste in my mouth. I've experienced it with like 2 or 3 of my other pregnancies before, but I don't know how to describe this taste. It's like a horrible taste that just makes you feel constantly nauseous. And I find that if I eat things that are way too sweet, or if I have something that's too sweet, like a drink or something, then that taste would definitely be there right after I consume that item. And so, like, I don't know what it means, I don't know what it's about, but it is horrible and it doesn't help with my nausea at all. It actually increases or intensifies my nausea to the absolute maximum. Right now, brushing my teeth is like the worst thing for me that I have to do throughout the day. I don't know if it's my toothpaste, I don't know what it is, but I'm constantly gagging and it makes me feel nauseous. The taste that it leaves in my mouth afterwards makes me feel nauseous too. And I like to brush my teeth throughout the day. So I don't know. And then brushing my tongue, I can't do it. Like I can't do it. So if you guys have any tips to help me out so I can continue to brush my teeth and my tongue this pregnancy, please let me know. Even though I get more frequently hungry, I was saying before that I usually have to eat between like every 2 hours or so, like 2 to 3 hours. So even though I feel like I'm more hungry, I do have food aversions, which is weird, but makes sense. But I can't have anything too sweet. So I think I mentioned this before. I can't drink soda. And then I was substituting soda for bubbly. And even that, even though there's no sugar in it, it doesn't help me. Like, it makes me feel nauseous or more sick as well. So I don't know if it's because it's carbonated or whatever the case may be, but I can't drink that. Or maybe it's a flavoring. I bought the case or the pack from Costco that has the grapefruit, the lime, and the strawberry. And the strawberry is a no-go for me. My kids been drinking that and the grapefruit flavor, but the lime's the only one that was half decent. And so, yeah, can't drink soda, can't drink anything too sweet, juice-wise. And then I can't eat anything like cake or cookies, muffins, anything like that that's sweet in nature. I cannot have it. I can't stomach it. I just feel absolutely horrible after I eat it or consume it. And so I've been really loving salty and savory things, especially a lot of meat. So right now I'm craving things like burritos, wraps, roti, chicken roti. I've been eating a lot of like sandwiches, like turkey sandwiches and things like that. So anything that's along those lines, like savory and salty, I'm down. So the next symptom I'm gonna go over may be a little TMI for a lot of you guys, but it's something that I have personally noticed, and that is discharge. I have seen a huge increase in my discharge to the point where I even had a scare one day, almost gave myself a heart attack. I was like, whoa, what's happening down there? Ran upstairs to the bathroom because I thought, my period was coming or something like that, just to find that it was just extra discharge. So that is kind of like the feeling or the increase of discharge that I'm having at the moment. Definitely need to frequently change my underwear for comfort, at least twice, sometimes 3 times in a day. Some cramping and some back pains for like 2-3 days, and I don't know what triggered it. I think it was because I did a lot those couple of days. I was like grocery shopping and rearranging my kitchen, and then we had ordered a Costco haul, so there was bigger bulks or boxes of things that I was trying to lift and organize and rearrange. And so I don't know if it was because of that kind of triggered the back pain and the cramping, but I haven't had any since then. And let me tell you guys, okay, my bloating is unreal. It's so crazy. I look 4 months pregnant. I mean, I'm a big girl as it is. I've always had some sort of gut, some sort of belly, some sort of flubber, but this bloat is like out of this world. I look, like halfway through my pregnancy basically, and I've been experiencing a lot of gas, and I have excess saliva, so my mouth always feels like it's full of saliva, and it's driving me nuts. It's driving me nuts. But I take every single symptom as just a reminder that baby is growing, baby is well. And so even though it's a pain in the butt, I still just take it as a blessing. It's kind of like a reminder that, baby's in there, baby's thriving and growing. Now, a symptom that I get with every single one of my pregnancy is my vision changes. I already wear glasses as it is, and I usually only wear my glasses when I need to read or if I'm driving, but I need to wear my glasses more frequently now, especially if I'm on my phone. I gotta have my glasses on most of the day. So, but this is something that I've experienced with my other pregnancies. I don't know what it is, don't know what it means, but my vision does dramatically change when I am pregnant. So along with the excess saliva, which is so strange because this is like the polar opposite, I've been experiencing a lot of dry mouth. I am one who doesn't usually get dry lips, but now my lips have become super dry. Chapstick is my friend, my best friend right now. And so I have chapstick with me constantly. And with the dry mouth, I find that I'm more thirsty. And I mean, it kind of has its pros and cons because it's helping me to stay hydrated. But then at the same time, I can't drink anything on like an empty stomach, which, if I hope that makes sense. Like, I can't drink in between meals just to say like, oh, I'm gonna grab a water bottle and just drink it. So for me, I have to drink as much as I can at each meal or every time I'm eating a snack or whatever the case may be. So in the mornings, I drink as much as I can with my breakfast. I drink as much as I can with my lunch, and then I drink as much as I can with my dinner, and then I'll drink smaller portions with like snacks, because if I drink something on an empty stomach, I will throw up. So I think that's all the symptoms that I can think of or remember for weeks 5 and 6. I'm going to be going to the walk-in clinic within the next week or so. And then at the walk-in clinic, they usually just do a urine sample to confirm that you are pregnant. And then they will give me paperwork to go and do a blood test and to get an ultrasound done. So once I get all of that done, I'll be able to come back on here and update you guys, hopefully with amazing news. But it's been a few days now that we shared the news with my other children. So I have 6 kids, And I actually recorded how we told the kids. So if you haven't seen that video as of yet, go check it out. But yeah, the kids are super excited, and I'm happy that they're excited. My second daughter, who is 5 years old, she's over the moon. She's super excited. I mean, she has so much excitement that I swear she's more excited than all of us combined put together. But I find it super cute. She's been super helpful. She does not leave my side for anything. She's always asking me, Mommy, do you need a drink? Mommy, do you need this? Do you need that? So it's super cute. But all my kids so far are really hoping and rooting for a boy. But we decided that we will not find out the gender of this baby until birth. This is our very first time doing it. I always have to find out the gender of baby. We tried to do it last time where only the kids and I would find out the gender and then keep it a secret for daddy at the birth, but the beans were spilled at one of my appointments at the hospital. The nurse and the doctor was saying, oh yeah, your baby girl looks very well on the monitor and yada yada yada. So he was so upset because he was really hoping for it to remain a secret, and I worked so hard to keep it a secret. Every time I ordered things, I would have to go and hide it in my basement. I made sure me and the kids never mentioned anything about baby's gender, and if we wanted to talk about anything gender specific, we did it when he was at work or when he was out and about. So when that happened, we were all pretty much bummed, but since this is our first time keeping the gender a secret or a surprise until baby's born, I don't know what to do when it comes to purchasing things that are gender neutral. So if any of you ladies have any experience with purchasing items that are gender neutral, whether clothes or baby gear, then let me know in the comments down below, because I would love to hear what you guys do. So like I said before, I am a plus size mom, and so I had a belly before this. Never lost any of my baby weight with any of my other children or after any of my pregnancies. So this is weight upon weight upon weight. And so, like I said, the bloat is unreal. I am so bloated. I look 4 months pregnant. But yeah, this is no way, shape, or bump. This is just a bunch of bloat. So it will be interesting to see how my bump progress, and this gives you guys a realistic image or realistic expectation if you're around my size of how you will potentially be growing your bump as well if you are expecting. All right, ladies, so that's all for today. Look out for my update in my next video, and until then, I do hope all of you guys are staying safe. This pandemic is crazy, so please, 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 guys, stay safe, and I will see you guys in the next video. God bless you all. Bye.